in that sentence to say what?
This, I don't know if by heart, but in this specific instance, there's a Bible verse that says, I'm paraphrasing, God intentionally made him fall for Delilah. I'm paraphrasing it. But if your homework, go and search the scripture, he did it intentionally. So everything in my life, that's one of my favorite scriptures, that all things work together for good. I don't believe that there's failure in anything that we do.
Yeah.
There's a lesson that we need to learn from experience. And if we don't learn that lesson now, we can't get to where God needs us to get. That will sharpen us for an experience that we need in the future. God is constantly building us up and preparing us and causing spiritual muscles. The funny thing about God, the Bible even says it, that he uses the foolish things of men to confound the wise. David had to look after sheep to shepherd Israel. Moses had to look after sheep to lead the people of Israel. Sheep are stupid animals. If one jumps and vies this direction, they all vie. A goat is cleverer, more intelligent than a sheep. A goat won't just follow the rest. It needs a reason why am I vying that side. But a sheep, you try lock them in a hole, and one pushes through, they all vie in the same direction. They don't need to be told that you vying through. You see?
And yes, God compares us to
Exactly.
You see?
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Just,
I think Jerome will be the last. We'll cut it off there. We'll continue next week.
For me, I think Johnny made a dangerous thing right now, because I think that what we do is that, even Pastor B said, when we say God qualifies us, we can sometimes extend the lesson we need to learn, because we're like, oh no, you know what, I did this, but because it's for the good of God, we continuously do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you're in a situation that you should have learned today, you keep doing it tomorrow. And God, even Pastor Peter likes to say, there was a time before he went to hospital, he said, God will one day shut his ears to what you have to do. So it is when I was listening to our brother Peter, for me it is a dangerous statement to say grace covers everything. Grace does cover everything, but you still suffer the consequences. I'm still doing research on that, because I want to go through the whole Bible for it. Because you will commit crime, you will kill someone. Say, Richie, I killed Richie. I shoot him 10 times.
Say something.
Yeah, just for example, because I know it's not. So I kill, and then by right, if I do it in this atmosphere, by right, when the police come, you all are to testify. I can go to jail and ask for forgiveness. I'm not coming out of jail.
Still serve your term.
Serve your term. Same aspect with the grace. God, we are graced, we are making it to heaven. But sin will sometimes still curse you in certain aspects. If you commit sin A, you will still suffer certain consequences. I think that's where the thing comes in the multiverse. It's a DC term, MCU term. Where in the multiverse, every decision reflects a different. God has the whole map. He lays out every decision before you. He's hoping and praying that this is the right way. Please don't go 40 years in the desert. He's praying for that, knowing that you're not going to do it. But he still gives, so that when you get to heaven, you cannot be an accuser of God. That's where I think you're coming in. And I'm agreeing with that.
Izzo disagrees with that statement.
Agree?
Your last statement, Izzo disagrees. You're going right.
Grace covers everything. Why I'm saying this here, for one, I think we also get stuck in law.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
we learn about grace,
Right.
but the way we've been brought up, the world system, everything is still there's law, follow
Yeah.
the law.
Yes, yes,
We
yes.
are still stuck in somewhat on law.
Right.
So, like thief on the cross, he did everything wrong, bro.
Yes,
He
no.
made it to paradise.
Yes, no.
How can you say now that you'll be judged for sins? I'm not saying that he won't be, but he made it already.
Yeah, but Israel, you can understand where Jerome's coming with grace. That's why I said sometimes we throw things willy-nilly. The law only came into effect when Moses went up to the mountain. That's when he got the law. Peter did tell us that
Yeah.
the law only came into effect then.
Yeah.
Before then, no matter what people did, God was still there.
Yeah.
God was still gracious enough to
Yes,
not
yes.
judge them. Only once the law came into effect, then only judgment started. That is why it said that when the law came into effect, the law now shows you your faith, your faults and your failures.
Yes.
Because prior to that, you did not know your faults and your failures.
Exactly.
Then when the law came, now you're starting to see, oh wow.
Yeah.
Jesus came to fulfill. What he came to do, he came to show us that, okay, as much as we are imperfect, but there's still a way between us and God to get back to God. Right? Now what Jerome is saying is, you can't be a murderer now and expect grace to cover you as a murderer.
Yes.
That is what Jerome is saying. Jerome is not saying Izzo.
Okay,
Listen,
but
Izzo,
who's
Jerome is not.
No. Let's get right.
Jerome
Grace
is not
does
saying-
cover you, but the law of the land
Still requires. The
Yes.
law of the land comes from.
Yes.
Majority of the law stems from the Bible. As much as people say their own things, but majority stems from the Bible because in the Bible, Moses was given, do not kill.
Yeah.
That's the law of the land. So majority of those laws
Yeah.
still apply.
Yes.
So you cannot expect because okay, I'm gonna shoot Richie and nothing's gonna happen to me.